A flag that flutters in the opposite direction to the prevailing winds? A building that doesn't cast its shadow at any time during the day? A magical cooking method of placing 7 pots, one on top of the other, with the topmost pot getting cooked first? A temple in India that defies science and all logic. Welcome to the Puri Jagannath Temple, Odisha. The legend has it that during Mahabharata, Gandhari had cursed Lord Krishna, for she believed he could have stopped the war using his divine intervention. She cursed Krishna's clan and his city of Dwarka. 36 years after Mahabharata, the Yadu dynasty perished after a fight broke out between the Yadavas. An upset Krishna was resting in the forest under a tree, and a hunter by the name Jara mistook his shining toe to be a deer's ear and shot an arrow. He realized that he had accidentally injured Lord Krishna, for which he profusely apologized. Krishna, however, left for his heavenly abode. The Pandavas cremated his body, and Krishna's remains dissolved into the 5 elements, except for his heart. At that time, a divine voice echoed from the heavens. It told Arjuna to throw Krishna's heart into the ocean tied to a log. Over aeons, this log floats all the way from the west coast of Dwarka to the east coast where Puri is located. Jara, the hunter who had killed Krishna, is reborn as a Shabara tribal man named Vishwabasu. He discovers a congealed blue stone, which is Krishna's heart, in the forest around Puri and worships this giant stone as Nila Madhava. A local king called Indradyumna hears about this miraculous blue rock that is being worshipped by the tribals, and he wants it for himself. So he sends a Brahmin priest, Vidyapati, into the forest to discover this blue idol. The only problem is the tribal hunters refuse to reveal the location. Eventually, Vidyapati falls in love with the daughter of Vishwavasu and marries her. Later, he begs his father-in-law to let him worship Nila Madhava at least once, to which the father-in-law ultimately relents. Vidyapati drops mustard seeds as a trail to the cave holding the deity of Nila Madhava, so that Indradyumna and his armies could follow and have an access to the god. However, when the king reaches the cave, the idol vanishes and the king decides to fast unto death. That's when the king gets a dream about God himself, and the Lord tells him to build a huge temple at the shores of Puri and find a log in the sea floating with the symbols of conch, chakra, mace and lotus. Once the king gets this log, Vishwakarma, disguised as a common artisan, requests the king to let him carve out the idols from it. But he has one condition, that he be left alone in a room to work for 21 days without any interruption. For 2 weeks the work goes on. There are sounds coming in from that room. But after that, there is total silence. Indradyumna's wife, the queen, gets anxious when she doesn't hear any sounds from the artisan's room, and she fears him to be dead. On her insistence, the king orders the doors of the room to be forced open. Once inside, they find incomplete statues of Krishna, Subhadra and Balarama. When the king goes near Krishna's statue, he could hear its heart beats. And then a divine voice told the king to install the incomplete statues in the temple. That is why the deities do not have hands or legs and are worshipped in their incomplete form from then on till date. And Lord Jagannath watches over all of us. Joy Jagannath! Learn something new? Subscribe for more.